Okay, look now, further afield. Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelenskyy is set to meet President Cyril Ramaphosa in a working state visit later this week. The heads of state are expected to discuss a range of global matters, including the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine. There's a major Ukrainian community in South Africa. Karinda Jagmohan filed this report for us from the community's Easter Sunday celebrations in Pretoria.
Today we look at how various communities observe Easter Sunday, but we're specifically here at the Greek Orthodox Church in Pretoria to look at and speak to the Ukraine community members, especially regarding that very important working visit by Ukraine President Volodymyr Zelenskyy just later this week. And I'm joined by the Ukraine Association of South Africa Vice President for Gauteng, Ms. Letsia Karpenko. Thank you so much for speaking to us, and Christos Voskre, as we say.
Воистину воскрес.
Thank you so much for your time, and happy Easter Sunday. I think first, as we stand here, you've brought such lovely treats to also explain to us how the Ukraine community actually celebrates and observes Easter Sunday.
So on Easter Day, we have our baked Easter bread called Pascha, and we have our Easter eggs. It's krashanka. So it's not chocolate, it's actually boiled eggs. So we dye them in different colors, and then people then have a competition when they crack in the eggs. So we can crack the eggs and see who is winner.
Tell me, ma'am, we know that there's a large Ukraine population in South Africa, and there's been a working relationship for years. Just tell me about the community here in Gauteng specifically.
Yeah. So in South Africa, altogether, it's about 5,000 Ukrainians residing now. And the Ukrainian Association was founded in 2017 as an NGO with the aim to promote Ukrainian culture, history, and to tighten ties between South Africa and Ukraine even more, as we have a lot in common. Our multicultural, multi-religious societies in both countries with deep-rooted democracy and love to freedom, and both understanding the price of the freedom, and both countries have zero tolerance to imperialism and oppression. So by having so much in common, we also have a long history of cooperation between Ukraine and South Africa. Ukrainian Soviet Republic was one of founding members of United Nations, and Ukraine was in the time chairing anti-apartheid committee in the UN. So we do understand the struggle, and we do share that strong experience South Africa had that time. That's why we believe that South Africans understand our struggle and our fight for freedom and democracy.
And specifically now, as we wait for the two presidents to meet, the president of South Africa, the president of Ukraine, to come together, at this point there's lots of important discussions that we're expecting to see happen. Just tell me about your side, your excitement, but also what you want to see take place in terms of engagement.
We are excited because it's the first ever visit of Ukrainian president to South Africa, and it's great opportunity for us to thank you, South Africa, and to thank President Ramaphosa for visiting Ukraine as a part of African mission, peace mission. And we specifically thankful for President Ramaphosa for highlighting issue of forcefully deported children, who are actually around 20,000 children who were deported from Ukraine and currently still in Russia, and it's only 500 children were returned. So it's very little quantity of children who are returned to their families. The majority are still separated with the families, with no right to identity, with no right to speak their language, with whole restriction on cooperation and communication with the families. So it's extremely important for us. And so we do believe that visit will strengthen our relationship, and it amplify global awareness of what's happening, of violation of human rights, and bring awareness to just peace for Ukraine.